What's up, YouTube? I figured I'd come out here and let you guys see your favorite farm animal. I've seen in the comments a couple times people have asked me how things have been since I left my job for YouTube. I don't remember when I quit my job. Sometime last year. Had to go look at that video to see that was the exact date on that video. I'll share it behind at the end of this one. What was that, like October? It was before the holidays. So I guess I'm about 90 days unemployed, no job since I quit my job for YouTube about 90 days ago. It's been good, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's been, it's come with its own set of problems, its own set of trials and tribulations, however you want to look at it. I'm a creative. I like to think I am. I like to think that I'm a creative. I like to write and read and do things. I'm not really artsy. I don't have those skills. I'm trying to learn this. You know, maybe I jumped the gun. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm trying to learn this. I do not recommend that anybody out there quit their job for YouTube or social media. I do not recommend that at all. I'm trying to stay out the way so you guys can still see him a little bit. But I don't recommend that at all, man. And the reason I don't is because the pay on this fluctuates a lot. The pay fluctuates a lot. 1 month I received $2,500. Another month, or this month, I'm only getting $500. You understand? It's not ideal. And I'm being honest with you. It's not ideal. I see the things these other creators do for the clicks, the clickbait bullshit that they do, guys. I'm not about that life. I'm not going to clickbait you. I try to put the title as close to the topic that we're talking about. You know, I try to be as honest and sincere as I can. I see like the DoorDash girl. She clickbaits the shit out of people. Here's the deal with something like that for you younger people, guys and girls. That is a dying niche or a dying market. How long can that last? That can't last that long. How many times can you jump online screaming, YouTube paid me, ah! But you know what? People are going to watch it. I mean, it just is what it is. But you'll never go any further. You get what I'm saying? That's a failed business model. It's going to go nowhere. You can't grow that. She had all the opportunity in the world to grow her channel, her platform, and turn it into a legit business. The name, DoorDash, great. She could have dropped merch. She could have dropped hats. She could have taken that into a Marie Callender's type of setting. I told you guys, I can build and brand any business. She could do whatever she needed to do, but now you can't. You done pushed it out in a negative manner. You got too many people saying you scammed them, this or that. You haven't done, it's a lot. I don't want to focus on that. I'm just using that as an example because I see a lot of people doing this. A lot of people run with these clickbait titles. Let me get this ball. They run with this clickbait crap and it's unsustainable. Ladies and gentlemen, it is unsustainable from a business standpoint. It's unsustainable. But to go back and stay on topic for myself, for me, it's made me put my back against the wall. I don't recommend that any of you do what I did. The only reason I did, guys, I need you to fully understand, the last company I was working for was very rude, very disrespectful. They treated you like a thief. They used the shit out of you. They didn't want you to, it was horrible. Okay, listen. I spent a decade in the Army, Iraq, Afghanistan. I've been all over the damn world, been all over the country. I've been through all kinds of shit in my life. That place was horrible. It's definitely one of those horror stories you hear about people, you know, pissing in bottles for Amazon, not getting bathroom breaks, this and that. That's exactly what that company was. No bathroom breaks. They didn't even want you to take a lunch. They forced you to clock out for lunch, but they didn't want you to take one. So if you were sitting in the middle of nowhere, when your lunchtime came, that was it. You're there at the middle of nowhere. Everything shuts down. Everything's locked down. That's it. Go back to work. Like it was a shitty company. Horrible. I'll never recommend shit like that to anybody. I wouldn't let my son do it. The older I get, if I don't want my son to do it, I don't do it. And that shit's real. If I wouldn't want my kids doing it, I don't do it. That's why I don't excessively drink. That's why I don't smoke or try not to. I do love my tobacco, but right now we're doing good. Haven't had a cigar the whole month of January. So far, the entire year of 2025. But I'm serious. If I don't want my kids doing that shit, I wouldn't do it. And I have to take that into consideration with employment. I wouldn't want my son working there. Shit job, shit company, treated you like a thief. Done. So everything I went through with that, I don't give a damn what I make from YouTube. I don't care what, I don't give a shit if YouTube paid me $100 a month. I would still have quit that fucking job for this. You have my word on that. That job was horrible. So when you ask me these questions, I need you to know the decision for me was very easy because the employment or the employer and my supervisor above me sucked. So it was an easy damn decision for me to quit. Where's your ball? I didn't see where he dropped it. There it is. Come here. Come here. Yeah. So it was an easy decision for me to quit. Sorry about that. I didn't see where he dropped his ball and it blends in with the grass. But here's the deal, guys. I had a financial backing. I have money. I have cash. I have good credit. My bills are paid. I'm doing fine. I don't recommend that any of you quit your job for social media because the pay fluctuates way too much. Way too much. One month you're making, whatever, $1,500 or $2,000. And then the next month you're making $300 or $500. It fluctuates. I'm serious. If in the beginning, now these other creators, they got 500,000 views, so on, or 500,000 subscribers, and they're getting 50,000 views and so on and so on. Big difference. I'm sure they're probably bringing in $5,000 to $10,000 a month paychecks. I'm not. So in the beginning, you're not going to be making that either. So it's no different. This is a business. It's a business startup. It's no different than anything else. I was in a great financial position. I have no debt. I'm 100% debt free. Okay. I'm 100% debt free. I carry no debt. I use my credit card to pay my bills and I pay it right back off every month. All my stuff online is through the credit card. I've explained all this before, but debt free. I drive old trucks. I live well below my means. They say that your rent needs to be a third of your income, old RCE. I say it needs to be 25%. Your rent needs to be 25%. If you make $4,000 a month, you shouldn't be paying over $1,000 a month in rent. It just is what it is. 25%. You make $8,000 a month. Shit, honestly, if I was making $8,000, I'd still be living on $1,000 a month rent. I'd be living like that. So I'm okay. I can't sit back and push any younger person to go create a YouTube channel, especially knowing how hard it's going to be to grow it. A lot of people, they look at me and they're like, how did you do that so fast? Guys, I wasn't joking with the 15-hour days, the 16-hour days and filming on YouTube and doing those things. It wasn't a joke. I filmed every day. I showed up for you guys every day, even when nobody was watching. I showed up. That's how my channel grew as fast as it did. Every day I showed up. Nobody was there. Nobody in the comment section. I was just talking to an empty device every day. I showed up and I kept showing up. And then you know what happened? People showed up to listen. That's what happened every day. Man, that sky on this camera, at least right now, from what I'm seeing, it looks really good. Everything's looking really good right there. I like that. It's a good stage. I like that. Where's your ball? It blends in. I gotta get him another one. Where is it? I got to get him another one. Man, it blends in so bad with the grass, I can't see it. But no, I can't recommend that you guys go quit your job for YouTube, do things like that. I would even say that what I did was a little premature. Not immature, don't get them confused. Premature by my exit date. My exit strategy was premature. I should have used that job to been able to buy better equipment, to keep building, branding, and growing. But I could not handle it anymore. I couldn't handle it anymore. The disrespect was too much. The way that I was treated like a child. I'm telling you guys, they treated people, not just me. I know that the people that they're going to hire after me, I know the young kids. This is what I told the HR lady with that company. I told her, I said, I'm not worried about me because I'm financially okay. But when I went to my training class, it was a bunch of like 19 and 20-year-olds in there. I told her, I'm worried about them. They don't have financial backing. They're not. I remember telling the lady that, like, you need to go help them. I was fine. I wasn't coming back. I didn't give a shit. You weren't going to be able to talk me into coming back. It just wasn't going to happen. But I was really worried about those. I wouldn't want my son to work there. I wouldn't want him to go through what I was experiencing as a grown man. I can only imagine. And I'm a grown man that you weren't going to scare. They would try to put those. I mean, listen, I wasn't even there 30 days and they started threatening my job. I wasn't even there 30 days and they started to threaten my job. I can only imagine what they were saying and doing to those kids. I mean that. Shit like that is why I was a no-brainer for me. Hey, I got to go. I got to go. I can't do it. I can't deal with that. Fuck that. And so I plan on doing the best I can not to go back. And you guys might see me have to get a job because I'm not going to bleed out. I'm not going to bleed out my cash reserves for YouTube. And I mean, I'm all about going in on myself, but I'm not stupid. And you shouldn't be either, because I know there are going to be somebody in the comments that say something. You shouldn't be stupid about it either. It's business, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it is business. I will go work a night shift position somewhere before I bleed out with my money. That would be stupid. It just would be. So you guys might see me go get another job. I'm definitely thinking about it. I got to buy a new car. I'm like, shit, man, maybe I'll just go grab a new job or grab a new car and work at nighttime and do YouTube during the day and use my damn job to pay off the car. Because it took me, it was too hard for me to build up to get cash heavy. It was too hard for me to get that. I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that by not having enough money coming in. Now, if I can get back to flipping houses, things of that nature, cool. If I can, so I'm trying to hold on. If I can wait it out long enough and I can go flip a house and start getting money to come back in off of that, great. Then I won't mess with it. I'll keep pushing like I'm doing. But if I don't find any good deals in the housing, hell, if I don't find any good deals in housing, then I'm going to get a job. You guys are going to see me go take a piddly job. I'm not going to look for anything crazy. I'm going to look for something that's going to give me $40,000 a year, $35,000, $40,000 a year. I just need something to offset the difference. So there's nothing wrong with that. It would be dumb and irresponsible of me to not do that. I got kids, I got child support, things like that. But as of right now, I'm fine. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed my time not working. I'm definitely not going back to electric and gas. The only way I'd go back is if I was taking a higher, very high up position. I don't see them offering that to me. I just don't. I don't see them doing that for me. So I'm not going back to, I'm just not. I'd like to keep on doing what I can. I'm enjoying entrepreneurship. I'm enjoying entrepreneurship, man. I like doing what I'm doing. It doesn't pay much of anything, but I have my time. I have my freedom. This freaking guy, come here. This freaking guy. Oh, you guys can't see him no more. All right, go on so they can see you. He's like, why you call me over here and then run me away? I get to hang out with him more. Dude needs me. I get to, if I want to go pick my son up, I get to go pick him up if he needs me. I've already, got food in there for him. I get to do what I need to do as a father, as Buddy's caretaker. I get to do what I need to do as that, so it makes me happy. And right now, I've definitely, I used to trade my time for money. Well, right now, I'm trading my money for time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it's backwards. I'm not going to say it's negative. I'm happy with it. I feel better. I sleep better. I eat better. I probably will. You guys, it's very possible I'm going to go out here and get another job. But if I could figure it out to stay out of corporate America right now, I'm going to do that. If I could keep doing what I'm doing, I'm going to do the best I can to keep building, branding, and growing. But if I got to go get a job, I'm not scared to do that either. So that's my update. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if that answers your guys' questions, but the bills are being paid. Merch will be coming out soon. We're working on that right now. I got a company, Vitacor, Vytocor, out of Memphis, Tennessee. They're working on my graphics. They're working on the merch. I mean, they're putting in work round the clock. Except the weekends. You damn civilian companies don't work on the weekends. It's hard for me, guys, because I'm up at 5 a.m. I'm working on the weekends. I'm doing all these things, and civilians are not. But they're out there. They're putting this work in, man. They're doing what they got to do. So I got some merch coming out soon. Got some things. Just, it's, you know, you got to do things like this. It's a fickle situation. You have to do things like this, and you have to do them right. You know, there's a lot of startups. You know, it's a lot of people trying to do a lot of startups. Like, where are these startups going? What's the point of them? What kind of merch are you trying to sell? Why would anybody want this? Why would they want? So you got to be careful with what you do, because a lot of things in a startup can be a big waste of money. It's just the truth. I could cover that if you guys ever want to go over that topic some point about, you know, what you should and shouldn't buy for startups, what you should and shouldn't do for startups. If you're ever interested in my YouTube strategy, I do sell the guide. If you ever want YouTube coaching about how to build brand and grow a channel or grow your social media, feel free to reach out to me for the one-on-one coaching. We can do it hourly or 4 hours. You can do that bi-weekly or monthly if you want to go down that. I talk about YouTube. A lot of people reach out to me just for the 1 hour coaching for YouTube. They want to know how I grew it as fast as I did, how I plan to keep growing. They just want to know all the insider secrets, the tips and tricks that I use to get going. It's not that much, guys. Go look at what other people charge. People are charging $500, $600, $1,000. I'm not trying to bust your head. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I'm like, why the fuck am I doing it so cheap? Because I know that I'm offering, I don't know what they're offering, but I know it's just as good. And I'm like, why am I so cheap? I'm selling myself short, but I want to help people. But it is what it is. It's a business. So, you know, take it or leave it. You know, if people have a problem with the price that you charge at your business, they weren't going to buy shit anyway. Where your ball? They weren't going to buy shit anyway. There it is. There it is. Buddy's a good dog. I damn sure got to put him another ball. I got to get another ball because I can't see that son of a bitch. I'm already blind as shit. Then I'm out here looking for a green ball and green grass. But all in all, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that's the gist of how things have been. I can't complain. I can't complain. It would be nice to have a little more money coming in, but we're all like that. We all want more money coming into us. But as of right now, I got no complaints. My time, my freedom, my dignity, self-respect, things like that are all coming back to me. That job was making me feel less of a man. I literally, man, they were treating me like a thief. It was disrespectful. I was not being yelled and cussed because I would have slapped one of those redneck motherfuckers. I'd have not. It's really nice not to be in corporate America. I went through, you know what, I'll probably talk about going through the C-19 and all that in corporate America when they tried to force the vaccines on me. I didn't take it. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. I went through all that shit. I'll never forget it. You know, people always like forgive and forget. Nah, man, fuck you and fuck that. I will never forget what they tried to. You shouldn't either. Anyways, man, that's another topic for another day. I see my son coming over. I see my boy in the horizon. He's coming down the hill over here. Got Buddy right here. I'm going to throw a couple more, let you guys see him, and then I'm out of here. I don't even know if you guys can see him. Let me get out of the way. Come on. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Yeah, that is what it is. He's going to my son now. Buddy ain't worried about us. But hey, thank you guys for listening to my shit. I will holler at you later. I'll see you guys for the Six Figure Morning Show. Take care. Have a good day or good night.